What up, fellow budget travelers? It's your girl Emily with Travel and Ledger, and I am landing in Las Vegas. I'm going to show you everything I did in 72 hours. If you can even do a third of this, you are in good shape. You're going to have the best time of your life in Vegas. I always try my luck at the slot machines, and I always take a taxi because right now they have flat rates, so you know exactly how much you're paying as soon as you jump in there. When I land in Vegas, I go hard. A quick change in the bathroom. We're ready for the pool party. Here we go. So we did a quick change in the bathroom and ran off to EBC for their day party. It was Kygo. Unfortunately, we didn't stay until Kygo because we were kind of tired from the flight by the time it was like 4 o'clock. Mind you, we arrived at 9, so we stayed there for the whole day. And then we realized we should probably go check into our hotel. So on our way back, we saw that it was still draft week. We caught the tail end of it, so that was really cool to see the different things that were left over. We got a glimpse of the volcano, and we also got a glimpse of the Bellagio fountain show. And at this point we were starving, so we stopped at my classic, the Crack Shack, and then it was time to check into our room at Excalibur, and Silk Sonic was there to greet us. We took in the view, and after a quick change, we got our third win, so we were like, let's walk around and take pictures. I love seeing the mountains when you first wake up. They're always so cool, really pretty. I love the view. So then, of course, I went down and I got my usual Starbucks. They have a couple of Starbucks in Excalibur, so I love that. And then I had to play the slots, and I actually won, so that was a great start to the trip. So then it was off to the pool, and Excalibur has a really nice pool. It's super chill, so we were able to just sit around and relax and take in the sun. I got really good tan, actually, from the Vegas sun that day, so thanks, Vegas, for kissing my skin and giving me that tan. And I was feeling like a Barbie, so when I saw those, I had to pose with it. Then we made our way over to Bellagio. They have the spring conservatory, and I always make a wish in this fountain. I just feel like it always brings me good luck. So here is spring at the Bellagio. If you want to check out more, I made a separate video about it because this thing is amazing. Like, look at these flowers. They do it different seasonally, so it's probably going to be different every time you go. And I won again, guys. I was just in shock. So once we recovered from that, we went and watched the fountains. You can also watch the full show. I put it in the same video as the conservatory. And here's another budget tip for you. Always stop at like CVS or the Dwayne Reed because the tall boys here are only like $3, $4. Wine is only like $10. If you buy it in the casino, it's going to be like 3 times the charge. I think they were charging like $9 for tall boys. And this is where all your money gets blown away. You don't even realize it. Same with snacks. Same with the ATM fees. They're much cheaper in the CVS or the Dwayne Reed than in the casino. Casino's like $9. I was off to see the Tournament of Kings. I was so excited because we were on the evil team. I've never been on the evil team before, so the whole time we just got to shout, evil, evil, evil. So, of course, here's a highlight of that with the Dragon King himself. Evil, 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 evil. And after that, we were so full, so we just walked around and took some pictures. I have no idea what time this was taken at, but I wanted to highlight it because I just think the view is so pretty from our room. So here's another highlight of the view. You're going to see amazing tattoos all over Vegas. So we decided it was time for us to get a tattoo. Just kidding. We just got a temporary one, but it's really fun and it adds some like flair to your trip. So I highly recommend doing that. Imagine my surprise when I turned around and it was Elvis who was complimenting me on my tattoo. So I was excited to see Elvis around Vegas. It just isn't a Vegas trip without him. And it's not a Vegas trip without these guys, all the characters. They are going to charge you like $10 just to warn you guys for pictures. So I like to take random pictures with random stuff like this. And we went over to the Aria to get some food. We met up with another friend of ours. The dessert over here is amazing. Check it out. It's called Patisserie. Aria Mall also has amazing photo opportunities. So by now we had officially adopted to the time change. We were ready to dance all night. We literally danced all night until they closed. This was at Gilley's over in Treasure Island. They have country line dancing. And as you'll see as this video goes on, this was a dancing trip. So this was just the first part. And Gilley's also has country line dancing lessons. So they have it throughout the night. So if you miss the first one, don't worry. There's going to be a couple more that pop up. That's me on the right. As you can see, it takes me a while to learn this kind of things.
Right, together, front, step in, left, together, back. Now Charleston, step, heel, back, point, step, heel, take it to the right, go, right, together, right, back, front, left, together, left, turn, back, right. There we go, let's do that again.
Honestly, eventually I gave up and just started taking more pictures. The tattoo really started to come in by now, so I was really excited, just in time to go watch the baseball game. My friend's husband was playing with the Fireman League, so that was really fun to see all the firemen running around playing softball. They were serving these huge pickles. I was really excited about them, and corn dogs. I haven't had them in forever, so that was really fun and nostalgic. And it was really cool to see a part of Vegas I had never seen before. And then it was back to partying on the Strip. Here's us getting ready to go out to see Diplo. So first we stopped at this piano bar over in the Wynn, and it's right across from XS where we were going to see Diplo. And I'm telling you guys, promoters are key to Vegas. You get in for free everywhere. Sometimes they have open bar. So we actually got to be in VIP. I don't know why there wasn't any other people in there, but literally Diplo was right in front of my face. So thank you so much, Ken. I appreciate you. And here's just an example of some of the artists that were in town that week. Dude, this week was like crazy. There's never that many good DJs in the same week. So the next day we decided to, class it up a bit. So we went over to the Bellagio and we stopped at the piano bar over there. And we had some charcuterie and some Prosecco and started the day off right. It was really nice, and it's like the perfect size of stuff to just share. And then it was back to my normal ridiculousness in the Barbie boxes. I like to go to a couple different slot machines in Vegas that you don't really find everywhere. So this one is at the Cosmopolitan. It's actually a bachelor game. So I was telling my friend about it, and we actually hit a bunch of the bonuses. So that was really fun. There's like the rose ceremony, the limo ride. It's the little things that make it exciting. I couldn't capture her on film, but we had a run-in with an alien showgirl. I had never seen that before. She had an alien mask on. So props to you, because that is really creative. And then it was back to get ready to go out to Mandalay Bay. And on the way, it was Cinco de Mayo. So check out all these mariachis. I'm just going to let them play for you. And then was off to one of my favorite spots, which is the Foundation Room on top of Mandalay Bay. Get there early, guys, because it does get really packed up here. It's not like a huge space. So we got there early enough to get a really good spot to watch the sun go down. They have really great food there, really great wine and cocktails. And you get to watch all the lights come on the Strip, which is one of my favorite things to do in Vegas. So I highly recommend it. And you get to see the lights come on Mandalay Bay. My friend also got a big kick out of all the helicopters, so there's that too. Then we went over to the Park MGM because they were having a Cinco de Mayo festival with a live band. And I love a live band. The next day we picked up a few more of our friends and we encountered this awesome bartender. He was serving shots, so I had to capture that moment. So now we were up to 5 girls for our girl trip. And how fitting was it that we saw a bunch of showgirls on the way. One of them actually spanked one of my girls, so I thought that was hilarious. I don't know if you guys have seen, they have like the S&M girls, cowboy girls now. They have cowboy guys. There's all kinds of showgirls and show guys now. And one of my girls had never been to Vegas before, so I had to show her the Venetian, because this is one of the coolest things in Vegas. You really feel like you're right in Venice. The water is actually on top of the casino, which I don't know how they manage that, but I think that it's like the coolest thing ever. And of course, they have the best gelato in town. And then was off to see some of the free shows that the different casinos have. I highly recommend taking your time to go see all that the casinos have to offer. Since it was Cinco de Mayo week, we heard a lot of Spanish music everywhere, so they did like an opera version of Spanish music over here, which I thought was really fun. And then it was off to Caesars to see the Fall of Atlantis, which is another one of my favorite things to see in Vegas. It's so corny, but it's so classic. Another must-see is Big Elvis over at Harrah's. He only performs a couple days a week, so make sure you schedule him into your vacation. And then it was off to Flamingo to check in. The 5 of us were staying in connected rooms at Flamingo, so if you want to check out that video, I'll be posting it later this week. So we had an adjoining room with 2 double beds, which was really cool, and here's a little glimpse of what it looked like. And then it was off to one of my favorite budget spots on the strip, In-N-Out Burger. They have $3 to $5 burgers. It's crazy cheap, guys. Check it out. Again, the DJs that were in town this week were crazy, so you know we had to see Deadmau5. He just doesn't pop up anywhere, so you know we had to take advantage of him being in Vegas of all places. And we're only 72 hours in. I have so much more to show you guys, so subscribe for the next video and it'll be coming along next week. And in the meantime, check out some of my shorter videos and you'll learn all about Vegas. I'm talking Vegas all month, so there's so much to talk about, so little time. So I'll see you in the next video.